All right, everybody. Okay, I just got some new software. It is Affinity. It's like Photoshop. Let's see. This right here, it's in the middle, Affinity Photo. If you own Photoshop or use Photoshop, then you probably recognize sort of this layout. It's actually just like Photoshop. Let's put a picture in there and see what we can do with it. I've been playing with it a little bit. So let's find this. What's that? Yeah, right up there. Okay, let's get a picture on it. And we got a lot of pictures. So we're going to just let's do Air Force One. There we go. There's Air Force One. My red, white, and blue presidential carrier. Alright, so we have this picture, and look over here to the right, you'll find the layers, and it's actually kind of cool the way this all works. That's in the way. Alright, you can see on the left you've got your tool belt that looks just like Photoshop. But what's different about Affinity, and again, I've only had it for a couple hours, so, well, you know, I'm going to play with this, and you'll see me play with it and see if it's any good. Although I like it. I've already done something with it. But up here, they've got with these personas. So upper left, you got the photo persona. Liquify. If I choose that, then I can kind of like distort it and do funky stuff that on this picture I wouldn't want to do, but voila. Control Z, and then this is actually pretty neat. I want to close Liquify. We want to open up Develop Persona. And Develop Persona, you can do a lot of different layers and stuff. But notice over here to the right, I have different exposures, different enhancements I could do to it, different tones, different overlays. So let's say I want to go to curve, which I do a lot in curves. Basically, it's a contrast and brightness by manipulating this line right here. And a little goes a long way. So you could actually, you know, make it go crazy or not. Now in GIMP, you do have this. It's just a drop-down menu up on top under colors, and this is really nice because it's real time. You can just play with it a little bit, run the sliders until you get what you think is a nice picture. So we have a pretty decent picture. And then lens, this is weird. This right here, I can go ahead and change sort of its point of view. There's my horizontal, and then this you cannot do, you know, not real easily without majorly distorting it in GIMP. This program is on sale, normally $50. It's down to $24.99. That's why I got it, because I wanted something a little bit more versatile than GIMP, and I've had GIMP for years, a long time. So anyway, that's your lens. You got chromatic. Let's see what that does. Defringe, post crop, vignette. Okay, we don't want to play with that. All right, let's go to exposure controls. I want to you want to increase its f-stop. You can do that. Underexpose it. Do that. Your black point's pretty good on this picture because should have picked a different picture per se. Brightness, which you all know about clarity. Let's play with that. This is something that's kind of cool. Look at the clouds. Oh, good. It doesn't do much to the ship itself or the ships, but now I've actually got sort of an out of focus cloud, which that looks better. White balance. White balance, you can make it more blue or more warm. I actually like the way it is right now, but if you hit white balance, see the temperature? Go blue and then go warmer. So, oh my. Okay. But we're going to keep it a little warm. There. Alright, so let's go back into Photo. Accept that. And we're going to create a new layer. When you do that, with Control-Shift-N, just remember N, Control-Shift-N, you can get these shortcuts online. And I'll tell you, importing new brushes was easy. There's this little itty-bitty, nearly invisible icon to the right of there, and you can click it and hit Import Brushes, and you can go to a file and just import any Photoshop brushes. And then it puts it in a category. This drop down here, look at all these different things. I mean, I've already put a bunch of stuff in here. But let's say, we want lightning. I haven't tried this brush yet. Go over here to the left toolbar and choose your paintbrush. And you can see that I've got lightning sort of right here. So I'm going to choose white because lightning is white. And you can make it bigger by just dragging this baby up. And you can add lightning. And voila! We can add lightning. Go to brushes, drop down, and let's see. Wireframes, clouds. Okay, clouds. I'll put some cloud brushes in here. Alright, so we want to change that color. You can take the color match button. And just drag it over a color, and that's good. And now I can select it. And it sort of gives it that 3D look by giving some clouds, foreground and background. Sort of a mist, sort of layering it. That looks pretty cool. Actually, this is a pretty easy piece of software. If you've been using GIMP, and especially if you use Photoshop, which I've never done, this is a really simple piece of software to use. You could choose two different colors, just like with any of these. And right here under color, you can see the two colors. You can choose white, or you could choose that new color I just matched to. So that's kind of cool. So let's go back to our background image, which is our Air Force One. And we're going to look at some of the things you can do with that image. So let's look at that was here earlier. That's actually really cool. We'll do that. Interpose, outline, 3D, color overlay. Ooh, my goodness. So that's to overlay an entire color onto the image. I'm sure there's a reason you wouldn't want to do that, but at the moment, I don't want to do that. So, I think it's under adjustments. Yeah, good. So, under adjustments, you got a whole bunch of new stuff here that I'm not used to. We already saw the white balance, but you got HSL, recolor, black, white, brightness, contrast, posterize. Posterize is if you want to make it look crazy like that. and you can go ahead and adjust your colors. So, sure. Nah. Reset. Delete. All right. Vibrance. Again, a lot of these I've never used because I've only just got this. Color balance. Loot is an interesting filter. So you can actually choose different filters for different subtle gradations to it. But as I click these, you can see the picture change. So default, and you get this with the purchase loop. So all right, we go with the pink. Lens filter. I haven't done this, so this is interesting. Filter color. You got a match button here, so you can go ahead and match it to something. And then play with it a little bit. We can just take the color right out. Okay, so that's that. Split toning, that's kind of cool if I want to merge two different pictures. Let's OCIO. 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 All right. What do you do? Source color space. You got nothing. Destination color space. Evidently, you need something else with it. Vibrance. Let's give that a shot. Again, we got presets. We got the complicate, simplify, and default. So let's go to complicate it because we're just having fun. And saturation, vibrance. That's cool. Looks like the clouds are reflecting the warmth of the sun. I like it. That's cool. Let's look at effects. Now Gaussian blur is nice because we can create, we can preserve our alpha channel and then just sort of blur it just a little bit. Turn that off. All right, let's go back to layers, and we're going to create a new layer, and I'm telling you, this is pretty cool. I'll show you. We're going to put my name on it, and up here, upper left, I have a lot of different fonts, and it's nice. I like a big giant window on it, so we can go Battlestar. All right, there's my name. Don't clear it out. We'll drag and drop it. There's something I saw there that was kind of cool. Make it big again. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Wow, let's just turn it. if I could distort it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some really cool effects with this. So, if I want to emboss it, just hit emboss, and I can choose opacity of the embossment, which I think is super, super cool. Color overlay. So let's say I want to make it more, I don't know, more steel looking. Okay, I like that. And what I'm going to show you to do outline. So now I can put an outline on it. And again, in GIMP, I always had to do a lot of alpha layers on this. This one does it automatically. Change my radius on it. Notice the color change to it. Change its opacity if I want. I can create an inner glow, which is pretty cool. Change its radius, and you'll see it actually sneak in there. And now I can make it look like the sun is reflecting off of it a little bit. An outer glow. Just color match it. Oop, didn't color match. Color match. There we go. And there. So now, control, and my wheel will do the. Alright. That looks pretty cool. Not a bad little signature on it. I'm going to learn a lot on this one. I mean, it's just a couple hours and I learned a few things here and there with it. Again, I've never owned Photoshop, so there's a lot of things over here I do not know what it does. Let's see what I got. Flood select tool. I don't even know what a flood select tool, but it's a magic wand. So I know what a magic wand does. Alright. Anyway, this is Affinity Photo. 25 bucks. How can you go wrong? It's got a lot of different filters, easy to add brushes to it, easy to do all these different special effects. It's really nice, guys. Look forward, I'm going to do a little editing with this right now, and tell me what you think. If you've tried Affinity Photo, drop a little something in the comments and tell me what you think of it and how I can learn faster with this. Because I figured in about a week, I'll be pretty good with this. But with a lot of help from all of you, it'll just make the learning curve so much better. So anyway, thank you very much, and I look forward to posting this video.